my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this fall inspired look with greens and browns and this beautiful reddish berry color. All of the items that I used on my face, well, a few other ones, but most of them I used were from my November Ipsy bag, which I absolutely loved. First of all, the makeup case, super cute, silver with glitter, and then the pink zipper. And this is the first month where I loved every product in the bag. So usually when the bag comes, there'll be one or two products that either aren't my color or I just know right away that I'm not gonna like it. So I'll usually save those for a friend who I know it'll work for. But when I opened my bag this month, I was like, oh, I love everything. So I'm gonna share with you the items that I got this month. And then I will also show you how to create this look using those products. First thing that I pulled out was the Elizabeth Mott You're So Fine waterproof liquid eyeliner. And I don't play around with liquid too much. I usually use creams, so I was excited to use this when creating this look. And then there was also the Temp 2 liquid highlighter in Pink Pearl. I was really excited about this. I usually use powders, so I loved being able to play around with this. And then there's also the J Cat Wonder Lip Paint. And this is just a really, really pretty fall lip color. And then the last item was the Marc Anthony Oil of Morocco Argan Oil. And it's sulfate free, which is really nice. It's also supposed to give you volume and shine, extra hold, fast drying, and infused with keratin, which is great because I do have a keratin treatment. So anytime you can get additional keratin in your products, it's just gonna leave your hair really soft and smooth. So this is a great product to play around with. So if you'd like to see how I used all of these products to create this look, then keep on watching. Just going in with this orangey sort of eyeshadow right here, and this is just going to be the transition color. I'm taking a blending brush and I'm just going to apply that in the crease. And I already have the paint pot on and Painterly all over my lid as a primer so that all of the eyeshadows stick on nicely. So I'm just starting from the outside and working my way up into the crease and then about halfway into my eye. And I'm doing the same on both eyes. I'm then going to take that same blending brush and dip it into a warm brown. And I'm just going to put that right into the crease. So not going as far up as the orange, I'm just keeping it right in the crease and working it back and forth. Same thing here on the outer corner, and then I'm blending it in there. I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into a dark, cool toned brown. I think we have enough warm shades in the crease, so now in the outer corner I kind of want to darken it up. Just switch it up with warm browns and cool tone browns. Just going in the outer corner right here and deepening it up. I'm just keeping it on the outside. I want to make sure I don't go any higher in my crease because I want to keep the warm orange tones and all of that in the crease. So this pretty much is just on your lid, on the outer corner of your lid. And then you just work that back and forth. And see, it's already deepening up the crease right there. I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Don't mind this mess. Apparently I'm gonna have a ton of fallout using these eyeshadows, so we'll just clean that all up underneath. Or a tip is to take a brush and you can kind of just whisk it away while you're working so that you don't have that much of a mess. But we're still gonna have to clean that up afterwards. So I'll work it in the crease. And then blend it. If you want it more defined, you can kind of just draw a line on the crease right there. But don't blend it out too much, just kind of sweep over it. The more you blend, the more of a diffused look you give, but if you want a sharp line, I always recommend just drawing the line like that. So taking my flat brush and spritzing it with a little bit of the e.l.f. spray, I'm just going to dip my brush in that and dip it into this beautiful olive eyeshadow and apply that to the lid. And this is just going to give a really strong pigmented look. It's just super pretty. So I'm taking that flat brush and I'm applying it onto the lid, but I'm keeping it on the inner corner and then going out, but not covering up the brown because we want to keep that dark in the crease. So we're starting from the brown on, and that's where we're applying all of that beautiful green tone. So right in the center. Right there. And then to blend out that harsh line that we have right there, we're taking the blending brush and kind of just working it. You want to make sure there's no product on it. And you're just blending that line out. And it kind of gets rid of that line a little bit. Then we're going to go in with eyeshadow and blend that even more. But I'm going to just do the same to this eye. And if you feel that you're not getting the payoff, color payoff that you want, just spritz the brush again with the setting spray and then dip it in the eyeshadow again. And you see how pigmented that goes on? Super pretty, I love it. Then I'm going to take the blending brush and I'm going to go in with that orangey shade that we used in the beginning. And I'm just going to work that in right here because I feel like there's a little bit of a line between the green and everything else. So by lightly dusting that orange shade, it kind of blends it all together. So I'm just going to do that right in there. You see this side's way more blended than this harsh line right there. I lost a little bit of that brown, so I'm just going to go in with that dark brown again. Also going to darken the outside a little bit more, dipping my pencil brush in the black eyeshadow. And just putting that on the very outer corner. So I'm going to go in with that dark olive color and the one that we applied on our lid. And I'm just going to focus that on the center of the eye right there. So I put it right underneath. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to wipe my brush off, and then I'm just going to drag it in a little bit. So I want most of the pigment on the center of my eye. And there's just a tiny bit here just to kind of tie it in. Then I'm going to go in with the dark cool toned brown that we used in the outer corner. And I'm just going to bring that right underneath. But I'm going to keep it on the outer corner because I don't want to cover that eyeshadow that I applied in the center, that green shadow. So I'm just keeping it right here on the outer corner. So after I darken up the outer corners, I want to go ahead and line my inner rim, my waterline. But instead of using black, I just got this liner from Ulta, and it's their dual-ended eyeliner. And one side is a olive green, sort of like the eyeshadow that we used, and then a bronzy shade. So actually the bronze might look nice instead of the green matching so well. Being matchy-matchy, what if we just line this with gold? That's kind of cool. But I definitely want it smokier than this, so I think I'm actually going to go over it a bit. Take my Urban Decay 24/7 black pencil, and I'm going to go just on the outer corners of it. And then as I blink, it kind of brings the black down a little bit. So I like that. It has the smokiness on the outside, but then you kind of catch a little bit of the bronzy shade as well. So it's a two-toned waterline. Now I'm going to take the liner that I received in my Ipsy bag and apply this liner. It has a really thin brush, which is nice. You can get really close to the lash line. I like that. That's nice. There's little glitters in it. It's super pretty. This is a really nice holiday liner. Okay, I'm going to do the same to the other eye. So I like to do the lash line first before I do the flick. You notice I don't go in straight into my eye. I lay it down flat, and that just gives you a lot of control over the brush, so you can get super close to the lash line. So I actually really like this liner. I love that it has the glitter in it. It's just a little bit fun and unexpected versus the normal black liner. Let's just see how it wears all day. Don't know if it's gonna stay on, but we'll see. Taking my beauty blender, I'm gonna blend that in. And then I'm gonna take this flat brush and do a little dab with the concealer here, and then go underneath the liner. And having that light shade right underneath the black liner really brings attention to the end of your liner. It just makes it look super sharp compared to this side. See how it has all of that dark and it just takes away from the cat eye? This side looks super precise. So I love to go underneath the liner with concealer like this. Okay, after we have the concealer on, you want to make sure that you set that in place so that you don't get any creasing underneath your eyes. So just taking a translucent powder, I like to take a dome brush as well, which is this. And that just fits right underneath your eye perfectly. And I just do a little dusting of that. And that just makes sure everything stays in place. And then you can dust it on your forehead or anywhere where you get a little shiny. Next, I'm going to apply my falsies. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my lashes, and I also added mascara to the bottom lashes as well. This liner is really pretty. Every time I look down though, I see a little bit of shine. It is the sparkle. I keep thinking it's glue that didn't dry. So if you do see that, that's actually like little silver sparkles in the liner. I'm gonna go on to contouring my cheeks now. So I'm going to use the contour brush that I always use by Morphe Brushes, and I'm going to take the Bahama Mama bronzer and contour my cheeks. I was feeling that I wanted to go a little bit with the cool browns, so instead of using my MAC bronzer that I typically use that has more of a red tone, I'm going in with like a deeper brown. That's just what I'm in the mood for today. So I'm gonna dip my brush in it, and I'm gonna work on the outside and just apply it right there. Crazy hair going on. And then right there. So then I'm super excited to try this highlighter that came in the Ipsy bag. It's by the brand Temp 2. And this is an airbrush product. I know they have foundations, and this is the highlighter. So you would typically pour this into the airbrush system and then airbrush it on. But I'm guessing that you can just apply it with your finger as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it and apply it, and then let's see how it looks. So it's liquidy like that. I'm going to dab a little here. I think I'm going to put some here real quick because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot. It's pretty. That's nice for a subtle shine. To add a little more on this side. I personally think that this would work better with a cream bronzer because I noticed with the powder using the liquid, it kind of removed my bronzer. I don't know if you can see that. I have like these gaps now. So I do like this product, but I think if you're using powder bronzers and blushes, it doesn't work that well. So we're just going to kind of fix that bronzer right there. So yeah, use it when you're using cream blushes and cream contouring colors. And then I was thinking I would like to have a little bit of highlight underneath my eyes. I'm kind of looking at it now, and I feel that it's just a little flat. So I think I'm actually going to go in with a more of a shimmery underbrow. So I'm going to take a flat brush and dip it in more of a pearl. And I think I'm going to add that underneath. I like that. Since I wasn't getting the glow I wanted on my cheek, we'll just add it underneath the brow bone a little. And I think it looks a little better than the flat side for this look. When you apply a highlight shade under the brow, you want to start right about here, outwards. You don't want any shine like right underneath your brow. Right there. So start from here on. It just has a nice sheen to it. I like that. I'm super excited about this J-Cat, what is this, a lip paint that I received in my Ipsy bag. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful fall lip. So I'm going to take a lip liner, and this one happens to be by MAC in the color Vino. And this is just a really nice plummy shade, and I think that would work well with this lip color. So let's see how this works. Okay, so we're going to take this color now. I'm going to apply it on a lip brush. Let's see how it looks. Oh wow, that's really... that is some lip color right there. So the one thing I noticed with this this lip product is that it goes on a little bit sheer, and at first I didn't like it because it seemed like it was a little bit watery, but it's kind of like nail polish where you need to put on 2 coats to make it very opaque, which is kind of nice because if you want to wear it as like a tinted lip color and you don't want such bold lips, you can just put on a thin layer of it, but if you want it really bold, you can apply 2 layers. So it's nice that it's very versatile, and I love, love, love this color. I've actually been looking for something like this for a while now. I've been looking for the perfect fall color. So I'm so happy that I got this in this month's Ipsy bag. Absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take down my hair. Let's see, I'm really excited to try this Marc Anthony Oil of Morocco Argan Oil Hairspray. It'd be nice if it was volumizing but not sticky. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna spray a little bit of this in. Smell it first. I got nothing. I don't think I can smell anything. Oh, actually, yeah, it's fresh. It just smells like hairspray, actually. There's like no special scent to it. But let's see what it does. I think I'm gonna flip my hair over. Well, I think it did quite a bit. Hairspray fog. I like it. It doesn't feel sticky, and I think it gave me a decent amount of volume. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. The final look, fall inspired makeup look. I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.